Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, Pete Funk. Thinking right out here in my lab where I do what I do for you. The sun is up now, so it ain't the wee hours of the morning, but I'm still doing what I do for you. Let's go. Wrightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. Always a message in the story for life. These are life lessons I'm giving them. I appreciate you tuning in to receive and I hope they're working for you. Let's go. Right thinkers, mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka to know thyself. That's my mission for all my right thinkers to do just that. Your job is to get the lessons, use them, and you'll receive the benefits. Just like that. Let's go. Know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. Teach them. That's why I do what I do. Just for you. I appreciate you too. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous, and we don't seem to see eye to eye on nothing. That's why I avoid you. A person who knows and knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken you. I'm a spiritual alarm clock. I got knowledge of self that will wake you up to yourself. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my eye, be true. Today, I'm going to get into something near and dear to my heart. Hope it don't get me in trouble, but I'm going to do it. Let's go. Right thinkers, let's talk about spiritual knowledge. Right thinking knowledge. The more you have, the wiser you are. How wise are you? Let's talk about it. Yeah, I study daily. Why? Because I like to know things about life. I'm still a student in life, so my education is daily. I go to school every day so I can teach you what I'm learning. That's what I learn every day, so I can teach every day, okay? I like to learn about life, things that I can use to better myself. So I'm always looking for that little something to help me out. Information, that's all it is. I can take it, use it, and see if it works, okay? I have mine, but I'm always getting better in life or trying to be better in life. Greatness is what I'm striving for, to be my best self. Okay? No, I want to be great. No, I'll just be my best self. That's good. I tell you all the time, I'm a student in life. The lessons that I learn is for life. Why? Because I love learning new things so that I can teach them. I learn to teach. That's what I do. I teach. So any lesson I learn in life, I'm going to pass it along. We call it dropping jewels, okay? Helping somebody else out. Yeah, that's what I do for you. Let's go. I am an information junkie. If it's not informative, I don't want it. I don't need to be entertained here with, no, I pick and choose when I want to do that. But for my choice, I want information that I can use. I gain knowledge from everything spiritual. I want to know all I could know about that area. Why? Because that's what I'm proficient in. And whenever there's something about it, I want to check it out. So I'm always on the prowl looking for information. I watch other teachers, okay, of Kemetic concept, and I appreciate and love them all. We all know the same thing. It's just how they present it. I got a way of presenting mine. They have a way of presenting theirs. But it's still the same thing. Not like one preacher saying this, other people, no, we all say the same thing, but we bring our personality and how we do what we do to the table. That's why we appreciate and respect one another, because anybody teaches nothing no different. Unlike the Bible, thumpers, we teach the same thing, just our own way. Again, that's the point I'm trying to make to you. I have seen preachers who preach good their way, take the Bible and break it down. I love those type of guys. That's all. I ain't got no problem with none of that. Why? To know is the way to go. You know me, I'm not big on belief. Religion is a belief system. I call it the well-dressed lie. I will continue to call it the well-dressed lie. And ain't nothing you religious or Bible thumpers, so-called, can make me think any different. Why? Because I know. That's why. Don't work with me. That belief system, you keep that to somebody who don't know. So let's get away from that. I don't do the belief religion, okay, the belief system, aka religion. Why? I call it the well-dressed lie wrapped in something that obviously we can't seem to get enough of. If you are religious, you're working from a belief-based concept. I work from a spiritually knowledgeable concept. So we have two different perspectives and viewpoints. Suppose we try to get the same thing done. Again, I got a problem with you do. I just do what I do. Okay. If you practice right thinking philosophy daily, it will get you in touch with God, aka your higher self, aka knowing thyself. That's what I do for you. I'm not going to give you a whole bunch of philosophical stories, whole bunch of mythological stories that don't do you no good. I have a buttload of them, but I only use them to educate. I learned them to manipulate myself, to understand them so I could educate others with knowing the stories. I'm a storyteller. Why? That's what I learned. That's what I do. Okay. I can put it in a story. I can put a message, I can put a concept in a story form and give it to you. That's what I do. All right. I know I'm God in the flesh, aka human, spiritual being, divine being, having a human experience. We talk about that all the time. But I'm God conscious also, meaning I know who I am in the flesh. I keep telling you, I don't believe I'm God. With knowledge of self, I know I'm God. So that conversation, we ain't got to keep going back and forth with that one. You think and feel what you believe. I think and feel what I believe. We ain't got a problem, okay? I ain't trying to put mine on you. Don't try to put yours on me. Let's go. Spiritual knowledge is not just biblical knowledge. The Bible professes spirituality. But the spirituality was here before the Bible. That's the knowledge that I have. Understand that. Let's go. The Bible is dogma. Man-made. Up by man. Who? Not even us. Our oppressor gave us the Bible. But we ain't getting that lesson. I ain't got time for that. So the people who gave that book that you so love right now didn't mean you no good. The people who taught you civilization, aka Maya, right there in philosophy, that's us. Meant for us. Like FUBU, for us, by us. Yeah, I don't want him teaching me about me. Understand that. And if you, okay, spiritual knowledge is not just biblical knowledge. Don't think because you know scripture or you follow scripture that that's the end all be all. Please. I practice the original way of life, aka it wasn't religion. Y'all call it religion. According to us, and according to what I feel right now about what I'm doing, it's a way of life. I live right thinking. I participate in being spiritually inclined. I learn my lessons. I practice what I teach. So don't give me scripture. If I want it, I'll ask for it. How about that? When I need what you got, I'll ask. Our ancient ancestors are the starters of what you call religion to this day. Spiritual knowledge, aka self-knowledge, gives you the right means to reach nihas, which is spiritual enlightenment, aka knowing thyself, becoming Christ-like, the anointed one, but you do it with knowledge, not with belief. And if you have the right understanding, the right knowledge, that'll happen. You got the wrong knowledge, you just going with belief, you might never get there. But you think you're there. You think you're there. Because you believe, that's what it is. Spiritual, okay, the Bible teaches you to be Christ-like. I am Christ-like. That's without the Bible. I became Christ-like without the Bible, so understand that. That just means being anointed and knowing thyself. Like I try to explain it to you, Christians. Let's go. The Bible teaches you to be Christ-like. I am Christ-like, so calling me Christian. Why? Because I fellowship with Christ-like-minded people. Good Christian family, I call them, respectfully. Right thinking philosophy is what I call spiritual gumbo. It's every spiritual concept from every religious perspective that works. So to make a difference, who's using it, where it comes from, as long as it works, that's all I care about. Do it taste good when they all come together? Yeah, I make it work. Watch this. I got a little bit of this. My spiritual knowledge is I have a little bit of all religious concepts that I use. Why? When I'm studying, that's what I'm studying for, to find out what makes it tick. What's the intricate part that makes it work? And I take that and I move on. If you know anything about gumbo, it has pretty much everything in it. And when it's done right with the right mixture, it's a good meal. One of my favorites. But it ain't easy to make. Again, anything that's easy pretty much ain't no good. Or just, yeah, whatever. But anything that's hard is worth it. Why? That's what it's all made for. Easy, raise the bar. Get better. Do things, another level. That's all. And spiritually, you have to become conscious of your godliness. You got to know thyself. That's the whole part about spirituality. It ain't about religion. It ain't about somebody telling you. It's about you learning for yourself. Your God experience should be yours, and it should be personal. We can share because everybody had one with their God. So yeah, we can share and be spiritual family. That's why I keep telling you, my Christian family are spiritual family. Why? Because we share with the concept of following and worshiping God. I ain't got a problem with that at all. Okay? Understand that. Right thinking philosophy uses, watch this, only proven concepts, not beliefs, proven concepts from what? Every spiritual philosophy that I've studied over my 35 years of doing this. And it comes back to me doing what I'm doing now. I could care less about what you think and how you feel about what it is. Don't care. What your religious background is, what your education level is, none of that means nothing to me, okay? Being a spiritual master meaning I have something that a lot of people don't have. So, and that's knowledge of self. So I can teach you that. If you want that, I can give it to you. If you want to compete, we ain't gonna do that. No time. I took what I like from everyone I studied over the 35 years and I rolled it into what I now call right thinking philosophy. It ain't just I made something up. It's philosophical points of view that I took the time to study, learn, and rearrange, construct it to my benefit so I can teach it my way, hence right thinking philosophy. Right thinking philosophy is unique in that aspect. Why? Also, it's my philosophy with the combination of everything that I learned. I only use what I like, what I believe, and what I trust, and what I've proven to work. That's why I only give you what I know, not what I believe. I don't deal in belief. Okay, I deal in knowledge, spiritual knowledge. And you can find that out because it's been here for thousands of years. It's our story, not history. Or his story. I got some lesson for that too. Here you go. I'm about to wrap it up again. I appreciate you tuning in. Right thinking philosophy is not the only thing I'm mastered in. Now I'm going to have a little ego trip. I'm going to have a little fun with you. I'm about to wrap it up. So this is pretty much me letting you know the extent of my knowledge. I have mastered other areas of my life, such as cooking, real master, chef. I do my thing. Okay? I can support myself. I can feed myself, feed others with knowledge and in substance. Okay? I am a scholar who knows how to make a dollar on the streets. I come from the street. Back in the day, I leave my house with no money, nothing but my whip, and I'm gonna come home. Okay, that's just old school. That's the street. Again, that's what I did in the street. Yeah, I'm a master of streetology. Yeah, I graduated from the College of what? The streets. Okay, I also got a PhD in how to make ends meet. That means I can handle my money. I know what to do with it also. Okay, if I got it, I know what to do with it. I have a master's degree. Okay, from where? From Freak Out University. Oh, I do that too. Okay. So if you ain't really doing what you say to do, don't mess with me. Why? I do this. I know this. This is what I do. My name is Mark Wright, but you can call me Dr. P or Master P. Why? Because when it comes to this, I got my PhD degree. How about you? I'll be back. I appreciate you tuning into my lesson. Hope you liked it. Make it quick for you. I won't take up too much of your time. Bye-bye.